the last thing they want to do is go to a different play call. They want to come back and do it again and show that they can dominate the line of scrimmage.
Crosby with the extra point, and the lead will shrink to 6. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This will make it into the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard. Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. On 2nd down and 4, Wilson. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. They'll run the screen with Carson. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. That's good. 3rd down turns to first with that 5-yard pickup. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now it's Carson. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That one 28 yards on the ground.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing. Slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
Wilson's pass.
Now, that's a play to applaud because these RPOs, things happen so quickly, and that ball's out of the quarterback's hands fast. He read it and reacted and was there to hit him as the ball arrived at the receiver. Big-time read, big-time play.
2nd and 10 now, Wilson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Greg Olsen was the intended target. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Wilson. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41.
Complete.
It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
So on is Jason Myers. He's hit from as long as 58 in his career. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt, and this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. And that will make this a 9-point lead. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. I'm talking about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. Now look out. Rodgers lost the football. But it looked like a Packer. Yeah, a Packer was able to get this back, and they'll indeed keep possession. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Rodgers. And he'll let this go deep for Lazard. And that will be incomplete. Try to dial up the long way out third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
I got the yellow one.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams. And that's caught inside the 35.
Mac, watch the replay, bro.
Packers. Devontae Adams. An even 90 yards. And the Packers have cut it back within a score. And I think it's safe to say we won't call many touchdown passes longer than that this year, partner.
No, I would agree with conservative would not go next to his name. Risk taker, definitely, because he valued the opportunity to create a big play against what could have been disaster if they end up getting sacked or fumbling the ball in the shadow of their own goal line.
And this carries into the end zone. They'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Pretty good results here on the first down run as he takes this forward for about 6. Good gain there on first down. That keeps him in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front. Good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively.
What? Wow.
And it's incomplete, broken up. But there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about. Well, as a lineman, they are trained. You've got to stay close to home. If you're more than a yard downfield, they're going to toss that flag, and they did there. Now Wilson on 2nd down. And his throw here is incomplete.
I didn't like the look of that play right from the beginning. I thought he should have seen the coverage that was there. Tried to force it in. That one, he's fortunate, just fell incomplete.
It's flying right there. Oh, it's flying right there. Oh.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
25. Let him know. Good job right there. Check the backer. Joker. Check 9.
Here's Wilson. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. He's picked off near his own 48. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about
Hey, we
the
won
lead here in the 4th quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
We're down the same line.
Kill. Turn it up. Kill.
They'll start out on the ground with Carson. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 16-yard line.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. He lets it fly for Lockett. Tyler Lockett was the target there. And it's 3rd down.
They've been trying, but they haven't sacked him yet. He's been able to get away and make plays. Tried to make another one downfield right there, but to no avail. They'll have to keep up the pursuit, though, and not let him get hot.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Wilson. Flushed out right. And he's got Lockett. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a 1st down there.
Oh, he was on
From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. On 1st down, it's Carson. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. That one good for 33 and a 1st.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
4-yard line.
Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Now it's Wilson. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Now that screen there on 2nd down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying it is one thing. We can second-guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize it is broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try and pick up the 1st down on 3rd down. That way you don't lose any yardage.
On 3rd down, Wilson. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 22. Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the 4th quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people who are really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. A golden opportunity for them now following the interception. They need to try to at least get 3. Obviously, a touchdown puts them in a much more secure position. It was Jaron Reed who got him down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Coming up on 2nd and 7. Two minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. From the 24, Rodgers. Now a desperation throw, deep depth, and this will be caught at the 30. You don't like this? Touchdown.
Hey, Zay, just don't learn. Zay. Hey, you just don't learn. I'm a goat, bruh. I'm a goat, bruh. I'm a goat. No, Zay. You are, hey, you're a llama. I'm a goat.
And then following through.
Yeah. Hey, DG.
We are not done yet.
Mike, you see that?
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
20-yard line.
Even if I did have boots, nigga, I still ain't got no service up here, nigga.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, it doesn't feel good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. And incomplete. I see you nodding your head up and down. That's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Now Wilson, escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it, and he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The rushing numbers for Wilson, maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down.
7-yard line.
I'm gonna re-download it, man.
He's back to throw.
This
is caught. It's Greg Olsen. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. They'll run on first down. Carson. 11 more on that one and another first down. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
For another Seahawks.
From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. He'll run it, and he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Second down at 7. They run it with Carson. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up 1st and goal.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to...
He takes it across for the touchdown, and they have taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow. I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish him off.
The score that puts him in front here late, but you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So now an extra point doesn't help much. They'll try to go for 2 to make the difference a field goal, and they can lead it by 3. Throwing now is Wilson. And no, incomplete. They can't convert. So they tried to bump the lead up to a field goal. Instead, it stays at 1 here in the 4th. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll put it out to the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you've got a decision. Are you in field goal range or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
We had a blackout.
Second and 10. He'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly.
Hey, bro, I know Zay is so mad. Bobby beat me all game with the Kevin 4 beater, bro. He just quit on me, bro. I know he's mad. Oh, God. No, he quit on me head to head. Oh, God. Yeah, that nigga ass. Let me join that nigga party, bro. I knew that nigga sucked, bro. It was 30-some seconds left. The nigga scored a touchdown. Well, went up by 1 point because he went for 2-point miss. And that nigga got offline. Damn. No, he online. I don't want to join. I would ricochet. Hey, that boy called me out. He said run it back. That boy, man, he said, how dare him say running back and he quit on me? I ain't about to run it back just so he could quit again. He tripping, huh? Hey, Zay, boy, you tripping. Zay, you garbage. Zay, you're garbage. Zay, you're garbage. But he can't. He's a post route elite though. You gotta respect him. Hey, GG. He can't even finish the game. It was 30 seconds left. I'm a fourth quarter comeback. Hey, that boy was up. Hey, that boy was up like 14. Hey, that nigga was up 14-0, bro. I can't back under that. No, it was 14-0 at first though, and then I came back. Remember, cause I threw a pick first possession. Say, I'm not gonna run it back. I just need you to watch some YouTube videos and get better, please. Hey, I mean, you got the fumble and like, but I ran to it. What you talking about? Say, you just need some practice, bro. It's alright. It's alright, bro. It's not you. I'm just good.